Hey there, LT Zeta here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Donkey Kong Bananza. In the last episode... In the last episode, we beat the entire world in one go, and then did a bunch of mini-games and stuff here, because I didn't really want to face what I'm going to have to face in a moment. But let's go figure it out. Alright. Diddy Kong and Dixie Kong are on that. Break terrain to store fuel, then expel it for a boost. Mud will slow you down. Use liftoff board to speed up. Well, here they are. Why are you two here? How does this make any sense? I don't understand. It's just... I don't understand anything they're doing with the returning characters in this game. Why are Diddy Kong and Dixie Kong miles underground in what seems to be a Rhino racing tournament? Like, if they're new versions of these characters, that's nonsensical for, like, what to expect out of them. They're not really racers, and why are they underground? But if they're the same characters, that makes even less sense. Like, they can't even be the same characters, because again, like, this can't be the same Donkey Kong we're used to. Not only does he have a different design, but, like, the entire lore of everything is messed up. Dixie, and Diddy's, Randy Rumble. It's been a while, hasn't it? Okay, so they know us in this continuity. Didn't think we'd find you all the way down here. Candy Kong is going to be so jealous that the three of us met up. Like you found a new friend down here too. So they know us and Candy Kong exists. So this is supposed to be the same Donkey Kong? This is supposed... What? Is that what they're implying here?
Do you know them, DK?
Been on a bunch of adventures together. I've been on a few adventures too. Diddy and I. So Donkey Kong Country 2 is canon! But what? Then how the fuck is Pauline here? Pauline met Cranky Kong as an adult! When Cranky Kong was... Pauline should be a grandmother in the Donkey Kong Country continuity! This doesn't make sense! You can't just throw shit together for nostalgia's sake! It's like this... I understand that, like, especially across multiple generations and years and completely different developers, like there's 4 different developers of Donkey Kong. So, like, I get it, retcons are a thing, but especially in today's day and age, it's more and more frustrating when they change things, and then they just, like... And, like, okay, if they wanted to change things, they can change things. But then they do this, and it's like, they're trying to imply that nothing has changed, and it's like, no! I was jiving with it more when I was just trying to view it as, like, this separate continuity thing. The idea that this is just Donkey Kong doesn't make any sense! Nothing about this makes sense! And I'm probably the only person who complains about this, because I'm, like, the only person who complained about Pikmin 4 doing this exact same stupid timeline bullshit rewrites, although it was much more egregious there. But this doesn't make sense! It's all fucking Pauline's fault. But even without Pauline, even if they do some sort of, like, magical thing to be like, oh, this is Pauline Jr. or something, I don't know. and we find that out later on. Like, even if that's the case, it still doesn't make sense that, like, Diddy Kong and Dixie Kong are miles and miles and miles underground in a racing tournament. I mean, okay, yes, Diddy Kong racing, so, like, it's not inherently a problem for Diddy Kong to be racing. But, like, why are they here other than the fact that they wanted them in this game, and this game takes place underground, with Sky, apparently, somehow, still, in every single area? I don't understand the worlds in this game, I don't understand the narrative of this game, I don't understand anything of this game except the gameplay, which is fun. The gameplay is fun, that's why I'm playing this game, but holy shit, this game's a fucking mess otherwise, in, like, terms of all this narrative stuff. I don't trust Nintendo and narratives at all anymore. I just don't. Every single time, like, mainline Nintendo does something, it's just fucking messed up and stupid. I'm sitting on this screen because I just have nothing else. I'm so annoyed. Whatever. Bananas, we don't have bananas to spare. We're an old poet riding on Rambi, which I guess is the species now and not a character. Okay. Destroy ground to get liftoff to work. There's no other way to, like, do much else. Looks like the main basic racetrack. Okay. Not sure what the gold is for, but I can find that out here. Why are you guys starting all the way up there? Huh.
Here we go.
I'm not sure how to catch up to them.
One more left.
Other than, I guess, taking tighter burns. I see that, like, the liftoff ore is not necessarily for the first lap, but for subsequent laps. 'Cause this stuff just sticks around me. Oh, there's stuff up here. Okay. Alright. That's not too bad. It's just kind of... It feels slow, but It's not too bad. It's just a matter of, like, understanding that what you're doing is, like, trying to set yourself up for better laps in the future. So, like, you're making ramps for you to use next time, essentially. Which I kind of like as a race idea. That's a neat idea. Again, the gameplay of this game is great. I'm having a fun time with the gameplay. I just really don't like so much else about it.
Oh, woohoo! This view is for winners only. Whoa, that trophy is huge! Really, Void? Even here?
So much gold to destroy. You know what? I would like all of your gold, please. Thank you. I appreciate all of this. I'm gonna become rich. There's so much gold. Alright, well, I probably shouldn't go that crazy on all of this, but I mean, it's freaking gold. I know I have a lot, but it doesn't hurt to get more. I'll go until the Bananza runs out. Right, so that wasn't it's its own entire world as well. Just one race of Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong and Dixie Kong. You're like, okay.
I'm glad you got to see her friends again.
Why were they even here?
It was fun too. I guess life down here wouldn't be that bad. But if I don't get home, Grandma will worry. Do you have friends waiting up there?
Grandma will worry. I just called Pauline, the real Pauline would be a grandmother. This could be Pauline Jr. Maybe that's how they're going to explain it. Maybe this is Pauline Jr. If she's got a grandma. Which could at least solve the timeline issue in that respect. But I still don't love just throwing the characters here because they can. I don't know. It doesn't make sense for Donkey Kong to suddenly be a miner. It doesn't make sense for Diddy Kong and Dixie Kong to just be underground in the... Like, how would they have gotten here? Why would they have gotten here without telling Donkey Kong? I just don't understand. Hi. Every time we've met a new creature, it has resulted in a new Bananza. So, I might have just called it. Which makes me really glad I didn't hold off on talking about those ideas, because now I can prove that I just kind of, like, came up with it and wasn't like, oh, I was just thinking about this. So, that's fun. I'm a bit confused. Am I capable of destroying these pillars? No. We've seen these before, but I feel like... What was it? It was the explosive barrels that we threw at them to destroy them? So I'm looking for, like, explosions. So him saying, oh, they slither below. You have to attack it yourself? No. Are they connected to the thing? Do I have to, like, beat them up in the direction of the light? Well, I can do that, but it's not gaining me much. I need a key to do anything with this. I'm confused. But not necessarily in a bad way, just in a gotta figure this out way. The light from this counts. Okay. Would not have thought of that in any capacity, that would ever count for the light. I mean, I guess, yeah, it's glowing, but, like, it's the evil thing, you know? Then there's still all of this stuff. But, whatever, I made progress on some level. Well, 1. Slithered past Shudlight. I have 7 skill points. I'm gonna get an extra health just right around now. I'll keep the other ones because I might want them for the new Bananza. Who knows? I'll probably have 4 skill points by the time I get that. Maybe even 5, who knows?
For a break. Cool.
Giant light bulb. Okay, so at least the things under here are like acknowledging, yes, there's fucking, you're underground, so why is there weather and sun? This map, ironically, despite everything else, this map is probably going to be like my favorite because it's the only one that seems like it's taking into account the setting. Springing skills, it's like Ratley! I'm going to get the ability to jump. Really? I thought that was gonna be like... Glowstone. Globoa Grotto. So... Okay, the ground doesn't count. I don't know, it was worth a shot. The ground does count. I just need to use it as a weapon. Okay, so I had the right idea, just the wrong execution. Okay. Interesting. I like this area so far. I'm vibing with it. I'm excited to see what more happens. Dim lights in the darkness. I'm gonna shoot magic missile at it. Okay. Let me guess. I have a feeling that I'm going to need to, like, destroy... Oh! Through the pit.
Focus.
I feel like I'm going to need to destroy... Oh, hi. Maybe not. Because my thought was, like, I'm going to need to destroy a light source at some point in order to... reveal... Oh! When there's no thing... When there's no more... like, something like, oh, if you destroy these lights now... I guess you can't. Well, that was going to, like, activate some sort of thing, and then you're gonna have to go through, like, a dark pathway to get... I don't know. It makes sense in my head. But it's not the case anyway. So. Whatever. I don't know, I like this area so far, and the light gimmick is neat. Forces you to think about the environment. And the environment itself makes sense. And is sensible. And I appreciate that. Like, we're actually under fucking ground. It's a miracle.
So spiky. Don't try to take it head on.
That was a big boy. I'm surprised that was just a regular enemy. These are all the enemies I killed earlier, they just respawned. Banana Bird? Aren't those from Donkey Kong Country 3? Alright, let's find out where these records are, because they're gonna be split into, like, probably 2 or 3 pieces, like usual. The elders can't... There's elder-to-elder communication? How is it getting to you before us? We're the ones getting the way. Do you have cell phones or something? What is... whatever. And, of course, they're all DJs, because why wouldn't they be? Four pieces. Okay. Shouldn't be too bad. Gotta find them. Hello. Is that a giant slime? No. Well. What? Dan's definitely not gonna do it, no. Can I use them? Yes. was neat. I don't dislike that one bit. I'm vibing with this world so far. I must say.
Free to go.
Okay. Huh. I feel like I didn't do that like I was supposed to, but I did it. So like, cool. There you go.
Just 2 more.
I guess with where I'm at right now. I guess I could end the episode here? Has it been long enough? Well, you know what? If it's like a 30-minute episode, then that's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm in a good spot, is what I would say. So I'm happy to end the episode here. Not happy to find a wall. Walls everywhere. Jeez. I just want to get that banana. Guess I have to go a different way. Well, I'll figure that out in the next episode.